Beams and trusses. Important topics for exams. Hey guys, it's your girl Mohini, back with another video. Exams are around the corner, and I know how stressful strength of materials can be, especially beams and trusses. Don't worry guys, aaj hum beams and trusses ke important topics ko short mein explain karenge. This will help you guys get a good grip on the basics. Ye surf important topics high, exam ke liye pura subject detail mein padho. So, grab your notes, a cup of chai, and let's get started. Arhan, before we begin, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more helpful videos. Beams and supports. Kaya scene. Hi, let's start with the basics, shall we? What exactly is a beam? Imagine a long element, like a rod, that carries loads transversely to its axis. That's your beam. Now these beams need support, right? Enter supports. We have three main types: simply supported, cantilever, and fixed beams. Simply supported beams are like that friend who needs support at both ends. They rest on supports at their ends, allowing rotation, but restricting vertical movement. Picture a seesaw. That's a classic example. Next up, we have the daredevils of the beam world, cantilever beams. These beams are fixed at one end and free at the other, like a diving board. They can handle a lot of bending moments, making them perfect for balconies and overhanging structures. Finally, we have the overachievers, fixed beams. These beams are fixed rigidly at both ends, restricting both rotation and translation. Think of them as the super stable ones. Now let's talk about the types of supports. We've got pinned, roller, and fixed supports. Pinned supports are like a hinge. They allow rotation, but restrict movement in both horizontal and vertical directions. Roller supports, on the other hand, allow rotation and horizontal movement, but restrict vertical movement. And finally, fixed supports, as the name suggests, restrict all movement and rotation. Loads, the weight of the world, literally. Now that we've got the basics of beams and supports covered, let's talk about what these beams actually carry. Loads. Loads are external forces that act on a structure. Think of it like this. When you're carrying your backpack, the weight of the backpack is a load acting on your shoulders. Similarly, beams carry different types of loads. The most straightforward type is a point load, which acts at a single point on the beam. Imagine a person standing on a beam. That's a point load. Then we have the uniformly distributed load, or UDL, which is like spreading the weight of your groceries evenly in a shopping bag. It's distributed evenly over a specific length of the beam. And finally, we have varying loads, which are like carrying a backpack with unevenly distributed weight. Some parts heavier than others. These loads change in magnitude along the length of the beam. Understanding these different types of loads is super important because it helps us analyze how beams behave under stress and strain. Chapter 3. Trusses. Triangles are a beam's best friend. Let's move on to trusses, shall we? Now, trusses are like the superheroes of the structural world. They're structures made up of slender members connected at their ends by hinged joints. Think of them as beams with superpowers. They can handle much larger spans than beams alone. The secret behind their strength? Triangles. Trusses use triangular units to distribute loads efficiently, making them strong and stable. There are different types of trusses, each with its unique design and advantages. Some popular ones include the Pratt truss, the Warren truss, and the Howe truss. The Pratt truss looks like a series of ends connected together. It's commonly used in bridges and roof structures. The Warren truss, on the other hand, resembles a series of equilateral triangles. It's known for its simplicity and efficiency. And finally, the Howe truss looks like a Pratt truss flipped upside down. It's often used in bridges and roof structures where long spans are required. Understanding the different types of trusses and their applications is crucial for designing safe and efficient structures. So there you have it, guys. A quick rundown of some important topics related to beams and trusses. I hope you found this video helpful in understanding these fundamental concepts. Remember, this was just a brief overview. For your exams, make sure you study the entire syllabus thoroughly. Agar aapko ye video helpful laga, to please like, share, or subscribe Karain. Until next time, keep those brains buzzing and happy studying.